So, the Tomb Raider page posted a video about the coolest trophies in the games, and I honestly couldn't disagree more. How could they say cool and not mention the double roll dive from the highest tower in China? Really? But today I'm here to talk about the hardest trophies in the whole trilogy. Before I get into that, let me still give, in my opinion, the coolest trophies in the whole trilogy. Number 3, of course, like I said, the double swan dive. I mean, come on. You have to figure out a way to even reach that spot, which is a bit tricky at first. But once you get there, whoa. You find out for the first time that Lara can somersault while diving. So majestic. Plus, it's 3 trophies in one, so that's a heart emoji right there. Number 2, swimming with fish. Oh my god, such a cute surprise! You get to swim with some gorgeous orcas, and honestly, it's just a beautiful, peaceful moment. And let's be real, 90% of why you love it is because you get to enjoy a non-violent water creature for once. It's like finally, right? And number 1, 36 ways to die in Tomb Raider 1. Look, this one's funny, hilarious. You basically have to find every single way Lara can meet her untimely end, and here's some of the great reactions to her deaths. Perfect. Now let's get into the hardest trophies. So there are like 200 plus trophies, right? That makes it hard to narrow down to a top 3. Honestly, I could have done a top 10 if it wasn't just the same theme popping up over and over again. So trust me, you'll see what I mean. Number 3 of the hardest trophies, I'm gonna call them the collecting trophies. Sounds simple, right? Right? Just gather the items, you might think, but no, it's mental torture, even with your floating drone and even during a second gameplay. This can easily drive you crazy. Like, it's not physical pain, it's psychological. You'll spend 45 minutes trying to grab one item because it's surrounded by death traps. You can easily miss one item in the whole level and start over. You can look for one everywhere, only to realize it's one sitting in front of you. Or it's a fake item. Or it's just unreachable for the normal player. And don't even get me started on that freaking invisible medipack that blends in with the decor. I mean, what is this? What is this? Last but not least, the famous 93 freaking crystals in Tomb Raider 3. If you miss a turn in a room, bam, you miss a secret plus a crystal gone. Unless you're willing to do a glitch, which I did obviously. Honestly, for most of it, you gotta look up a gameplay video to find out where the hell you went wrong. So forget it. Thank God they didn't make a full collectible list for Tomb Raider 3 because no one would ever gotten that. Number 2 hardest trophy is the protecting trophies. Let me explain. As much as going up against enemies was hard, I did not expect that it would be even harder to keep them alive. The monks, they're not just chilling with you. Oh no, they'll attack you if you even point a weapon at them. And Lara keeps on pointing it at them. So if you kill or let one of them die, disaster. Same goes to the soldiers in Crash Site and of course the leather jacket dudes. These jerks are impossible to protect. If you don't have an extreme strategy to keep them away while you're on your quad, you're done. Done. You're done. Oh, And we can't forget our best friends in prison. You have to make sure they're not hurt, literally, by doing nothing, except praying, because you don't have your weapons yet. I love Nevada levels, but damn, glad only had to do this once. Number 1 hardest trophy. Alright, so the hardest trophy in the game, I'm calling them the no damage trophies. And if you've ever tried one, you know exactly why. Sometimes stretched into 2 or 3 levels because it's in Venice or in India or whatever. Sometimes it's also pistols only, and others were with 1 breath, 1 go, even timed. Here's the list of everything you had to avoid taking a single hit from in the trilogy. Rats, sharks, snakes, spikes, swinging spikes, blades, flying blades, rolling blades, fish, yes, fish, raptor,
Velociraptors,
spiders, swords, icicles, lasers, and of course the grand finale, Tino's mutants. Oh yeah, you have to survive that hellhole with no damage and pistols only. And let me tell you, that room, no thank you, not today, Satan. It's like the game is testing how much patience you have. Can you dodge every single trap, creature, and weapon without getting touched? One slip up and you're back to square one? So yeah, if you're trying for that platinum in the newly remastered, you better be ready for one hell of a challenge, because honestly, if you can pull this off, you deserve an actual medal. Thank you for watching. Before I leave, without explaining why New Game Plus isn't in the list, because simply you know what to do, and you get to do it just harder. My personal experience isn't relevant because I did the mistake of combining all kills and all pickups in my Tomb Raider 1 New Game Plus run. In Tomb Raider 2, you get a lot of midi-packs when you collect secrets, which are easy to find, plus unlimited saves. And in Tomb Raider 3, you get to choose where you save plus heal with your crystals, so if you ration them the right way at first, during relatively easy levels, you're good. I personally got to do it with 54 crystals, 5 of which were just for the boss fight. So yeah, I loved doing these, and I cannot wait for the newly remastered. Let's go!